Dragon Ball is so deep and has so much symbolism that even if you read the manga and watch the anime a bunch of times, you might not pick up on a lot of the little intricacies that Toriyama threw in there to visually and sometimes through text tell his story and make powerful statements. And one of which has to do with the moment that Goku himself realized that he was indeed a master of the martial arts, when he fully became, in his eyes, a true master of the martial arts. Now, when it comes to topics like these that are very in-depth and intricate, I like to do these as part of the Dragon Ball in-depth series, but we're not going to spend too much time on it because I have a pretty simple, but yet, I feel, fibrous explanation for this secret symbolism up next on this Geekdom Quickie. One thing I love about Verve is that it lets you relive your childhood and satisfy the kid in you. There are so many shows that I grew up with that I can rewatch on Verve, like Tom and Jerry, The Flintstones, Bugs Bunny, Nickelodeon shows like Kenan and Kel, Legends of the Hidden Temple, Are You Afraid of the Dark, The Jetsons, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Popeye, Scooby-Doo. The list goes on, and that's not even including all the anime that I grew up with as a teen. You've got to try Verve. 30 free days. The link is down below. Try it. I promise. If you are a child of the 80s and 90s, you will love it. And the 2000s. Check it out. So I'm going to explain the very subtle and secret symbolism regarding Goku and when he fully became a master of the martial arts. Now, when you study the history of Goku from Dragon Ball into Dragon Ball Z and the Dragon Ball manga, he's had various different masters. Obviously, Master Roshi, the Muten Roshi, was the first major master after his grandpa taught him some things. Then, of course, it was Karin. Then it was, of course, Kami, God, the god of earth. And then, of course, Kaio-sama. And as the series progressed, Goku's gi that he would wear would often change, starting off, of course, with the Kame symbol that you see right now on your screen. That's the symbol of the turtle school, the turtle hermit school, because Goku was a student of Master Roshi and represented the turtle hermit Kame Sennin in various tournaments, and of course he wore this gi for a very, very long time. Then in Dragon Ball Z, when he dies and goes to the other world, he trains with Kaio-sama, otherwise known as King Kai, the king of the world, and as a result of that, he adopted the King Kai symbol because now he was a student of Kaio-sama. And it was pretty cool because in the actual story, King Kai, Kaio-sama, creates a unique uniform where he's got the Kaio emblem on the back and then the turtle kanji on the front. So it kind of tells you that he's a student of Roshi and a student of Kaio-sama. This is, of course, in chapter 212, and he wears this outfit all the way until chapter 271, and that's where things get very, very interesting. As Goku is traveling to planet Namek during those 6 days, he's going under this very, very intense training to get as strong as possible, because he knows that on planet Namek you've got Frieza and his forces who are very, very dangerous, and he was warned about how dangerous Frieza was by Kaio-sama himself. However, when he steps off the ship to fight the Ginyu Force and eventually Frieza, he is no longer wearing the King Kai symbol. He has a new symbol on his gi, and it is the symbol of Go, as in Goku, Gohan, and of course Goten. Now, what does this symbolize? Well, first and foremost, the symbol of Go means to understand or to be aware of, right? This goes back to Journey to the West, which is the original inspiration for Dragon Ball, where the Monkey King is studying mysticism and Taoism, and his name became Sun Wukong. That would, of course, become Son Goku, and the Japanese translate it as Son Goku, and that's where Goku got his name from, right? Everybody knows that. Well, most people know that, but anyways, in chapter 273, Goku starts wearing this gi with the Go symbol. This is his symbol. He's writing his own name, because now, at this point in Dragon Ball, is when Goku becomes his own master. This is when Goku has essentially in his own mind, considered himself a complete martial artist, a complete master of the martial arts, and that is why he wears the Go symbol on his gi against the Ginyu Force and Frieza, because when Toriyama was writing the story, he wanted to tell everybody through very subtle symbolism that this Goku is not here to play around, and I freaking love it. And it's interesting because he wears this symbol only during the Frieza saga, because the next arc in the Cell saga, he wears a uniform that doesn't even have kanji. So I thought that was pretty interesting as well. And I thought it was interesting because I feel like Goku himself maybe realized that, yeah, he may be a master of the martial arts, but once he discovered Super Saiyan and the subsequent forms that came after that, I feel like Goku maybe was humbled and said, okay, I know how to fight, but I don't know this. And then Goku and of course Vegeta and others would focus the majority of the Android Cell arc on surpassing Super Saiyan and getting to be as strong as possible. And that might be why Goku chose not to wear kanji at all, because he doesn't need it, because he realized, hey, I'm still learning even though I'm a complete martial artist. And I love the fact that Toriyama put this in. Next time you read the manga, or next time you watch the Frieza saga or Dragon Ball Z or whatever, keep an eye out for this. It's very, very subtle, and most fans, including myself for many years, never spotted it. But I love that this scene, I mean, it's one of my favorite scenes in DBZ, when Goku gets out of the pod and he's about to go save his son's life against Raccoon, is so freaking epic. I love it, and this adds another layer to how confident Goku was against the Ginyu Force. Thank you for watching this Geekdom Quickie. I really hope I opened up your eyes to more Dragon Ball lore, because I could talk about Dragon Ball literally forever. If you enjoyed it, check out these videos too. I love you.